Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be talking about candlestick pattern. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Okay, let's move. So today we'll be talking about what are candlesticks, description of candlesticks. We have types of candlesticks and how to trade these candlesticks. So I won't be taking much of your time. Candlesticks are visual representation of what is happening in the financial market between buyers and sellers. When I say between buyers and sellers, what I mean, you can look this red circle that I've drawn, this. So these are buyers in the market, and we don't just have just buyers in the market. I said it's a representation of what's happened between buyers and sellers. We can't just be having buyers. No, we are going to have sellers in this market. So the blue candles, these are the buy candles. The black candles and the sell candles. So the color is not even a matter here. We can use any color because for a buy candle, you see a opening for an opening price at the bottom and a closing price at the top. While for the sell candle, we see an opening price at the top and the closing price at the bottom. So that's what just differentiate us between a buy and a sell candle. So you can use whatsoever color you like. Okay, and if you can see at this circle here, we have the buying power here so strong and strong enough that we had bulls. The buys in the market was so strong and the market was just moving up. And one point we had an interaction here with sellers, a challenge. Sellers came in, they had to push this market a little, but could not really push to the pips or the movement which the buyers has really put up. So it was just a little retracement, and we have the buyers back in their sell and buying. We had the sellers, buyer, sellers, buyers, sellers, buyer, and we have a strong sell here. So this is actually what candlesticks just give us an interpretation of what is happening in the market. Who are the people who are more active in this market? Who are the stronger sellers or the stronger buyers currently in the market? So it's unlike a line chart that does not have no information, or it's just something like this: buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. But you don't actually see the candlestick because the candlestick show us the buying pressure and the selling pressure. You don't really see the real move of what is really happening in the market just with a line. But with a candlestick, you are going to see that no, this market at this point is weak, at this point is strong. So let me give you a description about a candlestick. Like I said, the color does not matter. Now we have a green and a red color. So if you want to differentiate a buy and a sell candlestick, is just from the opening price. So for a buy candlestick, we had the market open at this point and market sellers push it to this point, buyers push it back up to this point, sellers push it to this point, and this market closes at this point, giving us this body. This explains to us that at one point this market was here, buyer pushed it up to this point, which was here, sellers still enter and push it to this point, which was here, and this candle closes as a bullish candlestick. Same for the red one, which is a sell candlestick, and the market opens here. Let's say after this candlesticks, the market automatically just open here. After this, the time elapsed for this one, the market just open here, and since the buying pressure was still there, buyers push it up to this point, but the seller was outstanding. The seller were outstanding them, and the seller pushed it down to this point, which was the lowest price. The buyer still engaged more sales and pushed it up, but their strength was so small that this candle has to close as a bearish candlestick, as you can see. So we have the upper shadow and the lowest shadow, the opening price, the closing price, that differentiate us between a buy and a sell candle. So we have types of candlestick, which I'll be talking about few. We have the bullish engulfing, the bearish engulfing, the bullish harami, the bearish harami, the dark cloud cover, rising sun, morning star, evening star, the Marabuzu bearish, the Marabuzu bullish, the tweezer, the doji, the dragonfly, the pin bar, the hammer. So let me explain to you a bullish engulfing candlestick. For a bullish engulfing candlestick, as you can see, what it's the knowledge behind the candlestick and how do we trade it. The market was moving down, 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 and the trend becomes weak. and we see the market giving us this candlestick at the end of that trend. And after which we just see a big buy candlestick. That is seller buyer just entered the market and the buying power was so strong enough, the buying pressure, and the candlestick that formed totally engulfs this last candlestick that lastly formed. This buying candlestick, this one, totally engulfs, as you're seeing, totally engulfs it, it covers it. The next thing you do after seeing this candlestick is just to wait for a push down to this point, a candlestick pushing down to this point. Just buy this market and you're risking it low. That's just it about the bullish engulfing candlestick. This is one of the best candlestick I like to look out before taking my trades. The bullish engulfing candlestick. And the same too for the bearish engulfing candlestick is the same scenario of what that happened with the bullish engulfing candlestick. Their interpretation is the same. Let's move to the chart. This was on Thursday. We caught this trade on Thursday. We had our psychology level there. That was number one confirmation. We had a trend line running through. That was number two confirmation. We were just waiting for a candlestick. Like if you can look after the market created this candlestick here, this doji here, after the market created this doji here, it gave us a big black candlestick that totally engulfed it from the opening to the closing. The market totally engulfs it. After seeing this, I did not even hesitate. I just wait for a push to the up and I entered the trade and we were risking this high. And the market gave us 50 pips movement. So that's just how we trade candlestick, and it's just so simple to trade. There's nothing to like. Once you've seen an engulfing candlestick, just wait for your retracement, even if it's 50% retracement of that engulfing candlestick, and you are good to go. So we also have a dodgy candlestick or a dragonfly, a gravestone. All of them are dodgy, but in a different form. For a dodgy candlestick, maybe we've been having let me say the market has been buying, and it becomes weak at this point. You see market just open and give something like a plus, showing that the opening price, the closing price are at the same point. The buying strength is totally weak. We should be looking for a sell. That's what a dodgy candlestick is telling us, that the buying strength of this market is totally weak. We should be looking for a selling trend. So after seeing a dodgy candlestick, know that that trend is weak and this market is about to reverse, and you should be ready to like take your next step. Like if you see this is an example of a dodgy candlestick here, let me use a highlighter here. This is a dodgy here, this one, this candlestick. You see immediately this one closes, this one open, and the market pushed right up, giving us a buying signal, a buying strength first, and came right down to this point, up again, and it closes as a doji. You see the closing price, the opening price, all just at one position, and after that we had a bullish candlestick. Just need to enter this trade here and you reach this low. That's the market moving, giving us up to 70 to 80 pips movement. So that's just how to trade a doji candlestick. So simple. After which we have a pin bar or a hammer. This is one of my best candlestick that I look out to. For a hammer or a bearish pin bar, this is what happened. Market has been selling, and we see the last candlestick pop up, and again another candlestick pop up after that one closes with a long shadow, telling us that this market, the selling trend is weak, because after we had this last sell candle, I'm talking about the bullish candle pin bar right now. After we had this sell candle, the market opened and gave us a, that is, seller pushed it to this point, but buyers were so enough and strong that they push this market right up and it closes here. So this is a buy candle. It opens here, went right down, came back up, and it closes here like this, giving us a long wick, showing that this market was once at this point. If you can remember what I said about the description of candlestick, so telling that this candlestick is about to move in the buy direction. So let's just move to the chart. Let me just see one example and show you guys, so you can see example of what I'm saying. After we'll be having this sell, let me use a laser now. So we have a black cell and we have this pin bar or hammer pops up, and boom, the market just changes direction after seeing that candlestick. Immediately you see this next candlestick, you just enter and you're risking this low. So that's just so simple about the pin bar and the tweezer bottom and the tweezer top. This candlestick have the same size, the same height. So if you see them in a chart, maybe in a downtrend, the market has been trending down, 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 or up, 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 and you see a tweezer, something like this. This is for the top tweezer now. The same, but a sell candle under this reversal. This candle is about to change the reversal of this trade, or the trend is about to change from an uptrend which is for buying, 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 to a downtrend now to start selling, because the tweezer bottom has shown us we have a reversal at this point. So from this point we'll start selling and no more buys. An example of a tweezer bottom, a tweezer bottom, this is a tweezer here. They are almost the same size, the same height, and after the market came down, we had a tweezer bottom here and the market changes in direction. So that's it about candlestick, guys. I'll be thinking of having a webinar on YouTube. Please, guys, don't forget to like, share, and so I'll be thinking of having a webinar on YouTube, and also to explain all our trades at the end of the day. Maybe on Fridays we'll be thinking of having um a live on YouTube to explain the trade we took during the days. So if you're in for this webinar, just click the link to join my Telegram channel. It will be in the description box. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Have a nice day, guys.